Hello, everybody. Just going on for a few minutes tonight. Not very long. I just thought I'd pop on because I was having trouble sleeping and doing a couple late night reviews, and just thought I'd go on for a few minutes, see if anybody's out there. I don't expect very many people out there this time of night. Who knows? Maybe they will. I was just doing some lives, and I got some tea, and I got some Coke here that I was gonna have there. See if anybody pops into the chat. I tried this review, the Coke Zero Sugar Orange Vanilla. I was gonna go ahead and put that on here for you guys. I have a glass, so pop that. And here we go. So if you like the ASMR, here we go. Yeah, there you go. Yep, so there you go. Yeah, so this is the Orange Vanilla Coke. And I was just having a little bit of drink and seeing who's out there and who's going to pop in. So say hi. I don't expect too many people out this late, but never know. Someone might pop in and say hi. And I was actually doing some reviews, and this is one of the ones that I got. I was doing a review on this. Hey, Joshua. This is carrot cake mini donuts that I found. That was actually a new kind of limited edition flavor that I found. Trying that earlier, and I also tried, I finally got to these. If you're a fan of hot stuff, Ghost Pepper Chex Mix. So yeah, this actually, it's not too hot. There you go. Found those in the store, and they're a little spicy, but not too hot. And just having some soda, and I got some tea for later, in case my voice starts to go. So what are you guys up to? I don't know if you guys are up late or what you've been doing. I was just kind of staying home today and working on some stuff and doing a couple other things and trying to get through some of my reviews that I had. I was editing and doing a bunch of stuff and running referee for the cats, and ended up going to the Target, getting a couple things. But no, nothing real exciting. Just thought I'd go on for a few minutes, see if anybody's out there. What's up? Anybody's plans for the weekend or for the week coming up? I know it's getting kind of close. Well, it's not really close to Easter, but it's a little ways away. I actually found I got it in the car. I should have brought it in. I found a egg dye kit, and it's supposed to be like a galaxy where you can make like swirls and like stars and stuff on it. I don't know how that's going to work, but when I get that the eggs dyed, I'll take some pictures and maybe I'll post them on here. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Not just another Vegas doll. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, I didn't expect very many people to be on this late, but thanks for popping in and saying hi. And I hope you guys get some rest. I was just doing a couple things. And hey, Seven Lex Fairy, how's it going? Yeah, I was doing some late night stuff and doing some reviews and popped on for a little while. Yeah, I was, like I said, I was reviewing a couple of things. I found these carrot cake donuts, limited edition, and I was doing these ghost pepper. I bought a 12-pack of this orange vanilla Coke, and I also bought a hey Funko. I also bought a 12-pack of the regular vanilla Diet Cokes. Yeah, this one, it's a little spicy. If you can't handle ghost pepper, can't handle that. Yeah, it's kind of, see there, it's all hot. It is a little spicy. It's not like melt your face off spicy, but it is a little spicy. But yeah, I bought a 12-pack of the regular Coke vanilla or orange vanilla and a 12-pack of the zero sugar one. And I have to say, I think I preferred the zero sugar. The regular Coke kind of had a funny taste, I think, because it was, you know, all that sugar is competing with the vanilla and the orange. So I didn't like that flavor over the other one. So I don't know. It wasn't as prevalent. No, I'm not getting into too much. Like I said, I do my reviews later at night, and then I go live for a little while to get the watch hours, you know? Hey, Gene Mark, I'm doing good. Like I said, I was doing some reviews on stuff, and I found a couple of things. I was doing some classic candy reviews earlier too, as well. And yeah, I was on the lookout for a lot of different stuff. I did find a bunch of different things out there, and I still got a lot of reviews that I got to film. But yeah, a lot of different unique stuff out there. I found some classic candies that I thought I hadn't found in a while. I know this one might bring you guys back. I don't know how old some of you are, but I actually found this one at Big Lots. Does anybody remember this one? Chunky Bar. That one will bring back memories, I'm sure. And then also I found this one. I don't know if you guys remember this one. I don't know if I'm going to even post this review because it didn't turn out really good, but do you remember this? The Sky Bar. 4 different flavors. So yeah, those were the 2 I found they're the old time candy, old time chocolate bars. So I'm gonna work on those reviews and a bunch of other stuff. And yeah, I was just doing some stuff. I went out and I actually had Chinese food for dinner tonight, as opposed to rattlesnake fries or whatever else I'd been eating late at night. Of course, I was always get hungry after you eat Chinese food late at night. You know, that was the only one I could find. I found one. And I ate it. I found it at Big Lots. I haven't seen them in the stores anymore. They used to have them like at 7-Eleven, grocery stores, but I don't know. Found a lot of stuff at Big Lots that I hadn't seen for a while. And I found a lot of different snacks that maybe were out, but I don't remember them. Like I found peanut butter ding dongs. Yeah, probably. And then also I made a cup of tea, some tea in here. So yeah, probably keep me up for a little while because I'm going to have the donuts with the tea. It's not decaffeinated. I've been trying to drink for my regular thing. I'm drinking the caffeine-free uh, Coke Zero, so it doesn't have any caffeine. So I only drink the caffeine for like my reviews and stuff, and I drink the tea because it helps my throat when I talk a long time. So yeah, I'm trying to keep away from the sodas and the caffeine drinks. Try to get the non-caffeinated kind when I can. No, I'm not a twerk party. I'm not a twerker. Oh yeah, I forgot this one. I don't know if you guys have seen these. Still got to do a review on these. You see these ones? White chocolate M&Ms. I don't know if you've had those before. They're just plain white chocolate. There's no flavors to them. Now, I'm not a coffee person, so I drink the tea. This is Earl Grey tea, so kind of helps. But yeah, I've never been big on coffee. Been kind of like I just don't care for the flavor as much. I don't know. Everybody likes their own thing. Everybody takes like the iced coffees, the frappuccinos, all those kind of things. Coffee ice cream, coffee candy. Yeah, I was never big on it. I don't know. Yeah. No, thank you. How about I do a donut? Donut dance. Here we go. This is the carrot cake mini donuts. So if you've seen, I don't know if you've seen those here. I'll show you the inside. I don't know if you guys like carrot cake or not. It's pretty good. I was actually thinking about, I was in someone's stream earlier tonight, and somehow we got to talking about donuts, and I remembered that I had these donuts, and I was talking about going down to we've got a donut store here in town that's open 24 hours. I was thinking I was going to make a run down there, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down there at 2 in the morning, because 2 in the morning, the people that hang out at the donut store at 2 in the morning is like, not the best crew out there. And I've been out there at 2 in the morning. You don't want to be out there with those kind of people. It's kind of a rundown little donut shop. It's like messy inside. They have pretty good donuts, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You guys like donuts? What's your favorite kind of donut? You like any particular flavor, any particular kind, or I always like the apple fritters, or I like the cream filled, the custard filled ones. Those were always good. Yeah. So what you guys been up to, Funko and Lex? Doing anything fun over the weekend? I saw a couple of your videos. I have chocolate donut. Oh yeah. Oh yes. So Olga's favorite. This is Boris. Boris is here tonight, looking for moose and squirrel. Yeah, I was cracking up on that earlier, talking about Boris. Forest looks for the moose and squirrel. Bring back for fearless leader. Yeah, I saw a couple of your videos. Okay, yeah. That's cool. Like I said, you know, it was just out there. I put it out, and the only reason I put it out is because you know, I got challenged by Michael Murphy, so I had to do it. And I just had to figure someone else to challenge. So yeah. Like I said, I'm working on maybe a different one. I don't know. I was thinking of making, I'm not going to challenge you guys, but I was thinking of making another one, an Elvis sandwich. And that was going to be a fried peanut butter banana bacon sandwich. That sounds kind of strange, but I don't know. Maybe I could pull it off. What do you guys think? Would you be able to eat the fried peanut butter banana bacon sandwich? That was like Elvis's favorite kind of sandwich. I heard that he fried it in bacon grease with peanut butter and banana. Uh-huh. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Well, that was his one, fried peanut butter banana sandwich. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it's kind of strange and trying to think up a new kind of mashup or something of different things out there. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Yeah, atypical. Um, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes strange combinations work together, but yeah, some of them don't work. Like I tried that chicken and waffle cereal, and that just did not work. And yeah, sometimes some of them just they don't go together, and they're not there for a reason, and they should have never made the chicken and waffle cereal. But you know, they get the marketers out there, and they decide, hey, I'm going to put something weird out for these guys, and people will buy it. And most of them go, oh, this is awful. And then it becomes a challenge when they put two of the weird things together, and the people don't want to try it. So yeah. Maybe I'll make a borscht challenge. Huh, that's different. Cheese curds and caramel. Okay. Yeah, they've got some strange combinations. I've actually seen there's this one people on there that they're called Bellyful, I think is the name of the people on the channel. And people write in and tell them to try weird combinations of food. And they actually try them on there, and some of them, most of the time, they'll either hate them or they'll love them. Yeah, that's different. I don't know. That could be a good thing. Well, actually, when I did the tuna fish and jelly, hey, Wicked, the tuna fish and jelly, that actually wasn't that bad. So it was actually pretty good. I didn't die from it, and I didn't like get sick, and it wasn't horrible. But yeah, some of the combos, they don't work, or they do work. Oh yeah, Angel, you were in here. You didn't see this. I actually tried this. These are carrot cake mini donuts, Hostess limited edition. And I did a review on this, and I'm gonna work on it, and I'm gonna put it up later. But I actually did try the Ghost Pepper Chex Mix. And just to show you, there you go. It's spicy, but it's not over hot. Has a little bit of burn, but it doesn't melt your face. So, yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of times when they say it's like super hot, like this actually says scary hot. It's not, in my opinion, it's not that way, but there are some people that, you know, anything with even a little spice is bad. Like I was in, earlier today, I was in Sarah Starr's live stream, and she was reviewing all the new Lay's flavors, and she tried the Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. She couldn't even do it because she can't take any kind of heat at all. And she said those were way too hot for her. So some people can't handle spice at all. And yeah, I thought they were spicy, but not like, you know, horrible spicy, but they had a little kick to them. But some people, when they try this stuff that's really, really spicy, they can't handle it. I used to work at a pizza parlor, and we had, we put cherry peppers on the sandwiches, and they weren't like jalapenos, but they were little like cherry peppers that were like pickled. They had a little bit of heat to them, but some people would think that I was putting jalapenos on them. They said, these are horrible. I don't want them. And then they had one where they had the sausage we had, and it just had pepper in the sausage, like black pepper. And put that on the pizza. And the one guy said, what are you doing putting jalapenos on my pizza? And I said, I didn't put them on there. And it was just the pepper in the sausage. And I guess this guy was like overly sensitive, and he couldn't even handle black pepper in the sausage. Some people can't take it. Yeah. A lot of people complain that it's way too spicy for them. And so some people can't handle any hot at all. And I can understand that. You know, I didn't used to be able to like hot stuff or handle the hot stuff, and then kind of built up a tolerance to it, I guess. Hot sauce and hot peppers and all that. But I can't go real super hot, you know, because then you have trouble, and, you know, you get indigestion and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, not everybody could take the heat. Packing heat. That was what I was doing the other night. I was laughing. So I was packing heat. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I was at I went to Target earlier today, and I didn't find anything exciting there. I went through the candy, the Easter candy, saw a lot of the similar stuff, but nothing new or exciting. And I only think I picked up one thing there. I think I got a Peep, a new flavor of Peeps. I think that was it. Nothing weird. Oh, you're gonna get the rattlesnake fries? Good choice. I'd say pick them up. I'd suggest, if you like the real hot, put some of your own hot sauce on it. Or the other thing you could do is, when you get the rattlesnake fries, ask to add the spicy ranch sauce as well. That works good. You get that spicy ranch sauce in addition to the spicy jalapeno sauce on there. That's another way to go. Or you could ask for extra jalapenos, or put your own hot sauce on them. They're pretty good. yeah, spicy ranch. Give it a try. I don't know. That's what I got when I ordered them. The other night when I got them, the guy screwed up and he tried to give me a the rattlesnake burrito instead. I ordered the fries and I had the receipt and it said rattlesnake fries. I'm like, he hands me the bag and it's got like, you know, the tacos, and then I'm like, where are the rattlesnake? Where are the fries? You know, little container. And oh, sorry, boss. Gave you the burrito instead. And then he took it back, and then he had to have them make the fries. Yeah, they were pretty good. Hey, Andrew Dexter, how's it going? I'm just talking on here and doing a couple things earlier and reviews and just talking with the people for a little while. I'm not going to be on terribly long tonight because the other night I did like a 3-hour live and I kind of like was dead the next day. So I don't think I'm going to go 3 hours tonight. Probably only go like maybe another half hour, maybe for like an hour tonight. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The time got away from me on that one. I had a lot. I guess I had a lot of stuff to talk about or whatever, but yeah. Hey, Kristen, Music and Arts, or Music and Live. How's it going? I was just on here and checking it out, talking. Yeah, I was in a couple people's lives earlier tonight, and they were doing some stuff. And no, I was fine. Like I said, I was up. I was doing other stuff, and I think it might have been the tea and the the soda or whatever they had earlier in the day. I was kind of. Oh yeah, thanks, Kristen. I'm doing good. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad that you checked my channel out. And like I said, I've been doing my reviews late at night, and then after I do my reviews, then I go on live for a little while. Yeah, yeah, I was pretty revved up. Hmm. Oh yeah, and I got a couple of reviews that I just filmed, and yeah, they got a one of them I had like a whole bunch of bloopers in it, so you'll catch those later. Yeah, I gotta do some re-editing because I think something happened to one of my startings and I lost the old version of it or something. I don't know. I gotta redo it. I'm from California. I'm in the Northern California Bay Area, so that's where I'm coming from. Um, no, not the one that I'm thinking of. That what I actually did is, I don't know if you weren't here earlier. Oh, that's cool. All the way from the Netherlands. Yeah, I was trying to. That's what I'm drinking right here. Is the orange vanilla. This is the zero sugar, but I also did a review of the regular one, and that review is, I think it's coming out in a couple days. I don't remember the exact day that's coming out, but I had a lot of stuff at the end. So, and if you've ever had Coca-Cola, regular Coca-Cola, it's very carbonated, and you know, when I get carbonated, I got I got problems. So yeah, you got a lot of that at the end with the burps and stuff. Oh yeah, yep. I had a few of them, but you know that's how I get. That's how it is. But also, I did an I can't even remember what the other one was. So I did a whole lot of. I just did it one. I edited it. I can't remember what it was, but I was getting really goofy on that, and I was laughing, and I don't know. I had a whole thing at the end. You'll see the bloopers when they come out. I've actually about a week ahead on my videos, so I've got them all set to go. You know, one a day for the next week. I don't even, like I said, I don't remember each one. I'm still working on editing and getting a lot of things done. I gotta go through a lot of them. I've probably got like 20 of them filmed that I gotta go through and edit. Yes, it is. This is from Doctor Who. It's actually a blanket because it's a blanket that I use as a backdrop. Yeah, there you go. See a little better there. Yeah, I'm a Doctor Who fan, so I've got the exploding TARDIS, and usually I have a Doctor Who shirt, or I've actually got another blanket that I use to cover up. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. They think it's a painting, but it's actually a blanket I just hang up in the background. And that way, you don't look at the plain wall. A little bit something in the background that's kind of cool. Everybody likes it. They always think, yeah, that's a cool thing. But I had another blanket that I used to cover up. It's the actual TARDIS. It's a full-size TARDIS, like with police box in the beginning, the doors and the windows and all that. But yeah, I got this one from Amazon about, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. So yeah, I got all that stuff, and I watched Doctor Who. I've been watching it since I was little. I'm like a sci-fi geek, and I had Star Trek and Star Wars and all that stuff. The other day I went through some stuff and I found my old Dungeons and Dragons books in the garage. All like the player's handbook and the monster manuals and all that stuff. And a lot of DVDs and VHS tapes. And last night I found an old Sony Discman. I hadn't used that for years. Old technology. Yeah, I put a review up, probably about a month ago now. I did a review of the Harry Potter chocolate wand, and there was like the little chocolate crests from there. And I've been trying to find it, actually. Somewhere I've got it. It's the Harry Potter gummy, I think it's a gummy spider or something. Yeah, that was a thing. And I didn't eat the wand. I couldn't destroy it. So I kept it. Yeah, I think that's the one I got, is a gummy slug. They had gummy spiders, and then they had gummy bat. And yeah, that was the other ones. They had them actually on clearance. And the gummy wand, I got the Harry Potter gummy wand, or the Harry Potter chocolate wand. And I couldn't eat it, I couldn't break it, so I just kept it in the box. It was too cool. Just couldn't do it. And I have tried those Harry Potter, the Bean Boozled challenge with those nasty jelly bean flavors. Those are awful, I'm telling you. I wouldn't do that one again. They were bad. Some of them were bad. They were like skunk, dirty diaper, stinky socks, moldy cheese, spoiled milk, vomit, and booger, and all kinds of, yeah, baby wipes. Yeah, the problem was, the one I had was it was the belly flops. It was like the irregular ones, so I didn't even know what ones were what. Hey RV Davey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. And yeah, it was just kind of mystery what you were gonna get. And I tried some of them were like dog food and all kinds of different stuff, and it was just like, ugh, no. And like I said, I think the worst one I ever had was when they first came out, and I tried two of them together back to back, and one was sardine and one was horseradish, and I ate them both at the same time, and that was probably like the worst thing I think I've ever had. Had to spit them out. It was awful. But yeah, they were pretty bad, those beans, and I was kind of hesitant to try them because, they're nasty. But I think probably the worst one I think that I actually had was that the ranch soda. That had to be the worst. I think the worst thing that I've tried on any of my reviews was the ranch soda. Yeah, well, I did try them, and I did actually just the other day I tried them, and it was really bad. It was the chicken and waffle cereal and the maple bacon donut cereal. Those were not good. I wouldn't recommend trying those. Yeah, tried those just a couple days ago. Yeah, I still have the boxes. I haven't tried them again. They were not good. Chicken and waffles and milk don't go together. Maple bacon donut and milk don't go together. So yeah. Yeah, I think someone had we didn't get them out here because that was when they were doing the regional ones, and the chicken and waffles were like, I think it was like East Coast or something, and they didn't have them here. So I didn't get to try those. But the ones that they actually got here, I didn't care for that round of flavors of the chips. One of them was the truffle fries weren't very good, and then the what was the other one was was the jalapeno popper one, and yeah, some of them just those flavors weren't very good. This last round that I just tried, the flamin' hot dill pickle, those were actually pretty good. So yeah, sometimes the flavors are no good, and they put out these weird combos, and then you try them and you're like, ew, these are nasty. So yeah, I'm pretty brave on trying some things, and some things, I just won't try. Like they have bacon soda, and then they had, I got to put that review up. I've got the bacon cotton candy. I tried that. Yeah, I haven't tried Dutch snacks, but I have tried some Japanese snacks before. Yeah, I'm drinking the Earl Grey again. Actually, I had to go get more. Went to Target and got some there. Yeah. It's always makes me think of Star Trek. Uh, said Star Trek and Picard would always be Earl Grey, hot. You get his Earl Grey. Picard was a man. He was pretty cool. Yep. Yep. I used to watch the Star Trek all the time, and Captain Kirk was my hero. And actually, when I was looking through my box out there, well, thanks. I appreciate it. Like I said, thanks for stopping in, and appreciate you joining the channel. And you'll find that I've got lots of stuff out there, and I pretty much am putting out a video a day, so you'll be able to catch a new video pretty much every day. Sometimes I put out 2 in a day. And sometimes it just depends on, sometimes I'll get 2 in a day because they're like similar products. Like I did 2 of the different flavors of potato chips in one day, and actually I've got coming up, I think later this week, I'm doing the other 2 flavors of the M&Ms that I did. So you'll see that both of those flavors was the Thai coconut, and the English toffee was the other 2 that I tried. Those are actually kind of interesting. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying like some things from like different countries, and I did try some Japanese snacks. I actually got a snack pack from Eric Surf 6, and it was all kinds of Japanese snacks. I did a video on that where I tried them all. It was cookies and chocolate and like little crunchy snacks and stuff like that. Some of them were kind of unique. And I think I've tried some. I've tried a couple other ones, but we don't get too many snacks from different countries around here, so it's kind of tough to try them. I think if I go, I might go back to the Cost Plus Imports, and they get snacks from different countries and different places. And but the only trouble is when you go in there, it's like $2.99 for a little bag of gummy candy or a little chocolate bar or something. And anything that is more, it costs a lot more. I know Angel went there and got that super freaky hot sauce. You still got that? I got about a half a bottle left. Super freaky. Yeah, super freaky. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Super freak. Yep, the Iguana super freaky hot sauce. That's actually pretty good. They had a couple other ones in there. But that was the one, cause part of it because it was cheaper. It was like, I think it was like $2 or $3 for that little bottle. And the other ones cost like $5 and $6 for the other hot sauce. Yeah, I've used it here and there, and yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know. I didn't show you guys this last night or the other night. I don't know. I found these in my store, and you guys, most of you guys know that I like noodles for breakfast. This is a new version of the cup of noodles. This is actually pretty good. This is a udon noodle soy sauce version of them. These are pretty good. I bought out their whole case because I was having trouble finding them. Yeah, there's I've seen that where you can send away for a box of snacks from different countries. Yeah, I know. Yeah, see, the content on this one is, yeah, you're gonna have sodium on this. Oh yeah, oof. Yeah, you couldn't do this one. It's like 1,200. Yeah, so that wouldn't be good for you. Too much sodium on them. I know it's bad. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do those. I'm not sure. Actually, I got on. That's what I'm working on. I got to redo the starting for it, but I was doing a another version of the one that's actually been getting pretty good response. I did that one a little while ago. Is the Ocean's Halo? It's the all natural noodle bowl with like the plant fiber bowl and all the non-GMO and all that stuff. Found another version of that, and I did a review on that. Hey, Mama Goonie, how's it going? Just having a little chat with people, late night. Yeah, so I was working on that one. And yeah, it was kind of cool, but actually it's kind of tough. You have the broth and then you have the noodles and you do it all. Oh yeah, cool. Pinwheels. Pop-Tarts. Oh yeah, I did get the I gotta have the one. I did the review of the what is it, the green apple Pop-Tarts I got. So I gotta try. I did those. I gotta put that review up and check that one out. But yeah, they got Pop-Tarts and so lots of different stuff. Yeah, it's kind of cool to get stuff from other countries. I didn't think about that. People in other countries getting snacks from the U.S. And we do have a lot of different stuff here. Some of them are kind of strange, and some of them are, some of them I don't really care for. But it's interesting to see other people try them. So I don't know if you're gonna, do you make videos at all? Are you gonna make videos of you trying them? That'd be cool to watch. Yeah, they do tend to be a little bit sweet with the Pop Tarts, and yeah, they usually have the s'mores and the all those other ones. They are awfully sweet. They've got a lot of different flavors out there, Pop Tarts. Some of them are limited edition, some of them are exclusive to places, and tried a few of those in the past. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's always cool. I I mostly don't try things too much in the live. Yeah, that's cool. Um, yeah, I don't do too many reviews in the live. I know a lot of people do that stuff where they pick a live and then they review like one item, but I always like to do my reviews where I can film them and try them. Just to get you guys the official, detailed version of something. That way you guys know all about it and gives me a chance to try it, and then I could edit it and stuff in live. Sometimes lives don't go well. And yeah, I've seen a couple people, ended up had to shut their camera off because they got sick or whatever trying something on there. And YouTube doesn't like certain things. can't uh, you can't throw up on YouTube anymore. It's not the kind of entertainment you guys want to have. But yeah, some of them were really bad. Yeah, that's why I was kind of hesitant when I was doing that the jelly bean challenge, because it was all those nasty flavors and I had to kind of spit them out. And they're kind of nasty. But yeah, there's only been and yeah, there's only been a few items that I just did not like, and one was those what they were, the lollipops, the Mexican candy lollipops. I don't know how, Angel, I don't know how you ate those, but I just couldn't do it. They were too salty. They were that coating on there was just too much for me. Couldn't eat them. It sounded like a good idea. Yeah, that's all I did. I had a little cup and I just spit them in the little cup and I didn't chew them all. Well, if you find something you like, then go for it. But personally, I didn't care for it. I was just in the store the other day and I saw, where was I? I was in I think I was in the grocery store, and they saw all kinds of different I was in Grocery Outlet, and I saw those different ones. It was like pineapple and it was like all kinds of other thing, and they were sitting in that big bag of those spices and stuff on it. Yeah, that coating that was on that was like overly salty and overly, like, it was just really bad. If they didn't have that coating on there, they'd be okay, but I think I'd almost have to wash the coating off of them. They were just too salty for me. I don't know. And actually, I did do that review on that one that you mentioned on there, the Boobaloo. Like, you mean Monster Drink or Monster Cereal or um yeah, the Monster Drinks. I've tried a few of those. I tried the Monster Cereals, all those ones. And yeah, they had a lot of different, like, Mexican snacks and stuff I've seen out there, the different ones, and they're usually like, oh yeah, I've tried a couple of those Monster Drinks. Um, I'm not real big on energy drinks, and I just had a round of reviews on a couple of energy drinks, and yeah, I got a little bit too hyped up on those. So Angel, you'll see Cornholio in one of those. He showed up. I'm trying to find a couple of different ones, and I thought there were some weird ones. I just tried one the other day. It was the um, Bang energy drink, and it was Sour Dudes, and then they had other weird ones. The one was Cotton Candy, and oh yeah, that's cool. Cotton Candy, and then they had a unicorn dust one, and all kinds of weird flavors. But I tried 2 different Monster flavors. Those were kind of cool because they were clear containers, and then they were like see-through. One was like yellow and one was like red. So like a berry punch, and a citrus one. Yeah, those are pretty good. But these were like, I think they're called Monster Hydro. I don't know. I haven't tried that one. So I tried the one Bang that I got in there the other day. Yeah, there were a bunch of different ones that they had in there, mostly like pineapple lollipops and all those other things, and some of them were kind of good. I like the little treats, like with the raspberry in the middle, like the little raspberry cakes, and the things are like the little ho-hos with the roll-ups, and they got like raspberry or strawberry in them, chocolate covered. I always see those in the store. I think one's actually called Bimbo. It's the name of the brand. It's like a roll or a cake. And then they had a couple of other ones. Yeah. Yeah, Mama Gooni's kind of cool. I've been over in a few of her streams, and yeah, she's always doing some good stuff over there. No, it's actually the brand of the cake or the pie or whatever the treat is. It's actually called Bimbo. That's the name of it. I didn't make it up. Yep, see, there you go. Bimbo, right there. See? Yep. I wasn't kidding. They had them. They're all different kind of ones in there. I always see them like in the market, kind of off on their own. I like the pineapple ones and the raspberry ones. Those are pretty good. All right, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, or day, or whatever. Yeah, go walk the dogs and check them out. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's got the little bear. Yeah, the little fuzzy bear, I guess, is what it is. Yeah. I was in the store today, and I was looking at the Easter candy, and they had the Peeps, the Peeps cereal, and I got that one in my one video. It's a giant Peep bunny. It's a Peep bunny pillow. They had another one. It was a little small one, and it was bubblegum scented Peep pillow. But it was a small one. They only had one though. So I don't know. That was kind of cool, but I didn't want to get it. Yeah. It was like a small one. It was only like, like this big. I don't know. They had the other ones. They had blue and yellow and pink. They had different stuff there. Yeah. Then they had Peeps on a stick. Then they had a big, giant Peep chocolate bunny wrapped in tin foil. Gold foil. Looks like a big one. And they had just other things. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything that was really spectacular. I did see what it was it a giant gummy bunny. It was like a 1 pound gummy rabbit in a box. One was blue, one was red. I don't know that I'd want either one of them. I don't want a 1 pound gummy bunny. Yeah. Then they had, of course, all the peeps in there, the regular peeps and the bunnies and the chicks and the other stuff. Yeah, they actually did. I found it was in the grocery store, it was in Target, and they had those grow a peep things again in there. They had one and one was pink, but I already did mine, so I didn't need to get it. They actually took him out of the water. He got pretty good size once he was all done. That was kind of cool thing to do. Grow it over a couple days and see what it turned out to. And I got when I was Angel, I don't know if you were in here earlier when I talked about it. I went to yeah, I went in there and I got a thing. It's in the car. I have to bring it in eventually, but it's the Easter egg dyeing kit, and it's got colors in it. Makes it look like a galaxy, like the swirly, like purpley swirly, and then you can put like little stickers of stars and constellations and stuff on there. I guess it makes it look like outer space if you swirl it around somehow, I guess in a bag or whatever. So when I do that, when I do my eggs, I'm gonna do the other one with this that other one I showed you with the regular dyeing, and then I'll do this other one. Then they had one, it was a unicorn glitter, and then there was a unicorn swirl, and then there was a all kinds of different things, all stuff to decorate them. There was one that you spin it around, push a button and it spins around, and I guess you put paint or whatever on it. And then they used to have, they don't have them anymore, but they used to have the ones where you put the eggs, like you put a bowl and then you put the little drops on there, and it was like oil, and then you swirl the eggs in the water and it coats the outside. Called swirl an egg or something, I think. You put it in a big bowl of water and you put it on the surface, and then it swirls down in there. I haven't done that for a while. Then they had one, it was a shaken egg, where you put the egg in a bag and you put like these little crystals in there and you shake it up in the bag and it coats it on the bag. They got all kinds of different ways of dyeing eggs now. It's not even... One time I did a tie-dye where you had the little cloth, and then you put the little drops in there and it made a little tie-dye thing. And one time I did, it was a painting. I painted them gold, but that took forever to dry. Yeah. I try to do eggs every year, dye them every year, but yeah, sometimes I try to get the different kits, but most of the time I just get the one that's just the plain dyeing, you know, the little tablets. And sometimes you can put food coloring and just vinegar. Do it that way. Yeah, that's all. I did that every year. Yeah. Yeah, it's always fun. I used to dye them all the time. I used to dye them with my sister, and we used to dye the eggs together, and then we had a competition, and we always had to make, both of us, we made one ugly egg. Usually dipped it in every color and it turned out like black or gray. Yeah. So yeah, we always had who could make the ugliest egg, or it was speckled, or it was you know, whatever. But yeah, that was what I used to do when I was little. Me and my sister, we'd dye the eggs, and I think we'd carve pumpkins for Halloween, and That was pretty much it. I don't think we did. I don't think we did anything else. You know, we did Christmas and Thanksgiving, but we didn't do any decorating or anything. Yeah, I used to get Easter basket, but now what I do is I go after, I go after Easter and get them half off, get the candy half off. Except for when I do the stuff for the reviews now. So, because I can't always count on some of those things being there after Easter time. Like I got all the different flavors of the Peeps, like the flavored Peeps that I found, and I had to. It's cheaper for one, but then it's also picked over, and they don't have all the flavors of stuff like that. I got the cotton candy Peep and the blueberry Peeps and the. Hey, Outlaw. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of weird the other day when Sarah and what's his name? Sarah was in the Peep This Out, and somebody hacked her account, went under her name. No, I'm not actually a mod for RDR, but here we go. Yeah, they kind of. Hey, Mr. Wise, how's it going? Yeah, they kind of they do that every now and then. That was weird that they stole her name and and still came back in there. That was just weird. I've had a thing where they actually hacked my Facebook account and they duplicated my account and then were adding people to my off of my friends list. So it happens time to time, you know. Yeah. And usually Ian's got a pretty good stream. They don't have any, you know, trolls or any problems in there, but they sneak in from time to time, and I know. Yeah. I just go with it, and I've got a couple of people that I think, you know, for whatever reason they've disliked my channel from the beginning, and almost every video has got at least one dislike, and I think it's them going back in there and hitting the dislike just for whatever reason, just to be mean. They go in there and dislike them. I know it was in Mickey's stream the other day, and she always gets a lot of likes, like 200. She got like 200 likes in the one stream. She got 200 likes and 100 dislikes. So there was something going on with the trolls out there. Somehow they were hacking into there. That's just way too many. Hey Hawkeye, how's it going? Yeah, that's what I heard. They were going to get rid of them. Yeah, they were going to get rid of the dislikes, and I don't know. I know a lot of people do it where they hide the count. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the people hating. You know, they're either gonna like it or they're not gonna like it. And the only thing that I was always objecting to is why they actually dislike it. If they dislike it because of me, or they dislike it because of whatever was in that particular video. If I was reviewing something that they didn't like, and they were giving the dislike because they didn't like that, whatever it was, or if, you know, for some reason they don't like me. And there's people out there that, you know, have a problem sometimes, and I've gotten, you know, bad comments, and I've actually had to delete a lot of bad comments out there. Yeah, no, I don't burn anybody, you know. I roll with the punches, you know. I've actually been mods on other people's channels as well, and occasionally they do come in. There's some trolls out there, and they say, you know, bad stuff, and also, you know, with all the YouTube rules where they don't want you to use certain words in people's streams, and some people do, and a lot of people go in there and they just did the whole, the whole sub for sub, got your back, get me back, that kind of thing. And YouTube's got the rules about they don't want people using all that kind of abbreviation. So sometimes you got to take people's comments away for that. And that's just people, trying to get the numbers. And I've been in some streams where that's the whole thing, where it's just people in there and they get in there and then everything is, get me back. Got you, get me back. Sub me, sub you, sub me. And that's the whole thing, is just them going down the list and saying, get me back. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's people out there that, actually, I've had a couple times when trolls come in and they keep popping back up under a different name. Okay. Night. Good night, Angel. Yeah, take it easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be on terribly long again. I think because I had, oh yeah, Outlaws, I was trying this. I don't know. Have you tried? I don't know if you've tried this, Outlaws. Found these. Ghost Pepper Chex Mix. I found those. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Hey, Recycle Dude. What's up? Thanks for stopping in. I was just talking to some people, doing some late night reviews and doing a little stuff. Yeah, Recycle Dude. He's back. Hope he's back. Eventually, hopefully he'll go live soon. I know you've been having a little bit of issues over on your channel, and hopefully you'll get back into the swing of things. Yeah, the cats are, they're funny. They're doing some things. That birds, yeah, they were, and now the one cat, he keeps asking for me to put the little birds and the fish on there. He likes to sit and watch them, and then he tries to get them. So he'll cry, and then I have to turn him on, and then he steps on the iPad. It's funny. Ziggy, the little stripy one, and he likes the bird. It's funny, he likes the birds, and Tazzy, the gray and white one, he likes the fish. I don't know. It's just kind of funny. They like to play with different things, and actually they're sleeping right now. So yeah, here you guys go. Yeah, they do have it. Here, I'll show you this. You can see there is. Yeah, that's okay. There's Tazzy, he's asleep. You can see him there. So yeah, that's Tazzy, he's sleeping. I think the other one's out somewhere under the chair or something. I don't know. The donuts, these donuts were pretty good. And yeah, the carrot cake mini donuts, they're actually pretty good. They were a little dry, but not too bad. I found them in the store. It's like a limited edition, I guess, for the Easter time. Yeah, that's Tazzy. He's sleeping, and then Ziggy. I think Ziggy's sleeping somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, they crack me up sometimes. And like I said, I'm have to try and find out how to get. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and download my videos from. I downloaded them to Facebook because I had them on my phone, and I'm gonna have to see if I can get them back to my phone from Facebook, and I'm gonna put maybe a compilation together when Tazzy was a little kitty. He did some crazy stuff. He one time he climbed up a screen, and one time he hopped into it had a little fabric cube with the holes in it, and he jumped up into that in midair. And one time I was playing with the Nerf gun with him. He was chasing those, and just crazy stuff he did sometimes. I have to put that. I'll see about getting that and putting that compilation together. I don't know. Like I said, I had those were a couple years ago, and I posted them on Facebook before I was even on YouTube, and now they're only on Facebook. So I'll have to. Hey, Jim Case, how's it going? I was just doing some chatting here late night after I did some reviews, and yeah, talking about the cat, this crazy stuff that he's doing. I only have one right now, so yeah, I'm trying to get the watch time hours in is what I'm trying to do. So I got about another, yeah, I got about another 1,400 hours I think I got to get till I get to goal. So that's why I'm doing the lives. Yeah, you know what? I think I've seen those. I don't know if I tried those. That's pretty good. Yeah. I tried one of them. It was like the marinara and mozzarella ruffles. They were okay. I'm thinking about trying those new ones. They've got the double crunch ruffles. I don't know. I don't know too much about those. I have to see. I got a couple other chip reviews that I found that I gotta put up and edit. There was a Doritos Buffalo Ranch, spicy Buffalo Ranch, I think is what it was. I got the hot dill pickle chips. I got those at Target, and then I saw them again at Walmart, and I saw them in my grocery store. Oh man, that sucks. Sorry about that. I've had that happen. Yeah, I got one time. Um, Cop, I was in one. I got a speeding ticket because there was a stretch of road and it went from like it said 25 zone ahead and then 25 zone, and as soon as I saw the 25 zone I started slowing down, but there was a cop waiting behind the sign and gave me a ticket. He's the same thing. Yeah, I went to traffic school and I got it cleared up. You could do it online now. Go online and you just have to do like a course and then you have to submit it and you could get it taken off your record. But you have to pay for the class and you have to pay for your fine as well. So yeah, yeah, I was looking at those double crunch ones and a couple other ones, but yeah, I found those the dill pickle, the beer. Hey Harold. Yeah, okay, thanks for stopping in, saying hi. Have a good night. Get some rest. But yeah, I found them. Surprising enough, I found them initially. I found them at Walmart, and then I found them at Target, and I found them at my grocery store. Yeah, the ghost pepper, that's actually pretty good. It's not super hot. It's tolerable. And I don't know, most people can't handle it. Yeah, Walmart had it. I found this ghost pepper mix at my grocery store. It was on there. And yeah, I found all those other chips at Walmart and Target. Just have to look for them. They might even be at like a gas station. When I went to Walmart, they had the big bags of them, and then they had the smaller bags as well. So, yeah, you just got to keep your eyes out for them. And then I found the M&Ms, the three flavors of M&Ms. I found those at Target. I found those at my grocery store. I found them at I forget where else I found them. I've seen them in about 3 different places now. After I found them at Big Lots. Yeah, they're all the three flavors of the M&Ms: the jalapeno M&Ms, the Thai coconut, and the English toffee. That's the other ones. Yeah. So they got them out there. Just got to look for them. And sometimes I got to find, I find weird stuff, unique things. Sometimes when I look and it's like, whoa, that's weird. Like the chicken and waffle cereal, that was just too weird. I didn't like that one. But you never know. They come out with some weird stuff. And some of them, they'll like be out for a minute. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I hate cops. I had a couple run-ins with cops, and one time the cop, treated me like an idiot. Guess he didn't like my excuse because I just bought a new car and I was driving, and I told him I wasn't real familiar with the new car because I'd only had it like, a couple days. You know how you got to get used to how the car reacts and how fast it goes or whatever, and I didn't realize how fast I was going. And then he pulled me over and he started getting real smart with me, and he says, well, he says, you know how fast you were going? And I said, well, I wasn't aware that I was going that fast. It's a new car. I don't know it. You know, I'm not real familiar with it. And he says, well, see that dial there with the numbers on it? That's your speedometer. I'm like, uh-huh, yes, thank you for telling me that. You got to keep that number there below what the sign says over there. And I'm like, okay, thank you. A real jerk. Yeah, always cops are always macho and they think they're cool and, you know, give you a lecture on stuff. Yeah, they get that around here. We got some real doozies around here. I think they harass people sometimes. But yeah, it's the same thing with the cop that one time he gave me that speeding ticket. I think he was getting his quota. He was hiding behind a sign waiting for people to just pass that thing, probably with his radar gun on him. So yeah, they like to be smart Alex and do stuff like that. Yeah, real jerk sometimes. Yeah. And one time I actually got a ticket. I got a ticket for no seatbelt one time. Yeah. I got one for a no seatbelt, and the thing was, is I was just driving down the street, and I was like I was like one block away from where I was going to turn into the parking lot, and the cop, he said he saw me didn't have a seatbelt, and as I was going past him, I noticed him and I put my seatbelt on, and then he pulled me over and he says, "You weren't wearing your seatbelt when I saw you." And I said, "Well, I have it on now." And he's all, "No, not when I saw you. You didn't have it on." And he gave me a ticket for no seatbelt. Jerk. That was like a hefty fine. I think that was like $200 or something for a no seatbelt sign. And then to make it worse, I didn't have my current registration in the car. I just never brought it. I had it like in the house and I just never put it in the car. So I couldn't show them proof of current registration. And then when they sent me um, the ticket was $1,000 because I didn't have proof of insurance. Yeah, no seatbelt here. They can pull you over for a no seatbelt. If they see you have no seatbelt, they could pull you over, and it's a big fine. It's like $200, $300. And then because I didn't have proof of insurance with me in the car, it was 1,000. But if I showed them proof of it and I mailed in the proof, they knocked it down like, $700 or whatever off the thing. I had it, I just didn't have it in the car with me. I had an older one that was like had already expired. And yeah, he was being a real jerk about it. This is old. You don't have a current one? I'm like, sorry, I didn't bring it with me. I just hadn't gotten in the car. It's been sitting in my on my desk, and I just hadn't put it in the car, and he was a real jerk about it. But yeah, they can do it. California is real strict on their proof of insurance and proof of everything. Yeah, I could have gone to dispute it, and sometimes they dismiss it sometimes, and sometimes they don't. They had one, I know my one friend, he actually went to court and he fought it because he was driving and he made a right-hand turn through an intersection. This was at 2 a.m. and there was a cop like 5 blocks down, and he saw him going through the intersection, and he thought he ran a red light. He thought he went straight through the intersection, and he was making a right turn in there, and all the cop saw was him in the intersection going out of the intersection, and thought that he ran the red light all the way through. And he took him to court, and he went into court to tell him that he wasn't going through the intersection, he was turning right, and the cop was like 5 blocks away, and he fought it and he got it dismissed. But he had to go into the court, and he had to set aside a day and do all that stuff, and it was a big hassle. But yeah, they're real strict sometimes with that kind of stuff around here. Any kind of things that you don't do, it's a big hefty fine for those things. So that's where they get their revenue. So yeah, I feel for you outlaws, with he being a jerk about it. I always hear stories about cops doing that stuff to people, and they get away with it because they don't want to fight it. And yeah, I know when I had to do the online traffic thing, that wasn't fun. It took like a couple hours because you have to go through all the pages, you have to read it all, and then there's like a random thing that comes up where you have to find a word on the page, and you have to tell them what the word was from the thing, and you got like so much time to get through it, and then you got to get the certificate of completion. So yeah, big hassle. They even had a thing here for a while. I think they still do it. If you actually go Yeah, I did mine online. Yeah, that's true. Um, they were having a thing here before the internet, where you used to go to traffic school. You actually had to go to traffic school and spend the day there. And then they had a thing. Okay, they had a thing where it was kind of like a theme. You could sign up for all these different classes, and then some of them were like comedy traffic school, and then the one was like a pizza and traffic school, where you go there and you get pizza for the day, and then it was like a stand-up comedy school where they had a comedian in there while you had to sit there and do your traffic school, and then you had to pay for the class to get it off your record, and you had to pay your fine, and then you had to pay a fee to take the class, and then you had to pay for the class depending on whatever it was, anywhere from like $20 up to like $100 just for the class. And then you had to pay whatever the fee was for the ticket, and then you had to pay another fee to take the class. So it's like 3 times the amount of money. on a fee. So yeah, they were running a racket. I think when I got that one years ago, I think it was like $250 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. It's been a little while. I don't want to. I don't want to get any more tickets right now. Tell you the truth. Yeah, they get big time, big money, and then they also post like if you run a red light or whatever. Yeah, if you run a red light here, it's like $475, and yeah, they got a big. I've seen real big fines for some of them. No, I didn't. I didn't have. Like I said, I had a speeding ticket long time ago, and that's gone. And then I got another one a little while ago. Yeah, yeah, they've been doing that too with the cell phone, and then they also did yeah, distracted driving, and they got all kinds of different stuff that they'll ding you on. And yeah, some of them are like way high. I remember one time when I was in Arizona and I was going to school, I got a speeding ticket there, and it was this one stretch of road, and it was like way open. And I was going down a hill, and I guess I was going too fast down a hill. And what they had was they had a it was like an unmarked truck, and they had in the back of the truck they had a radar gun and a camera, and they took a picture of your license plate if you went over the speed, and then they mailed you the ticket. Yeah, that's crazy. Only $10. That's a bargain. But yeah, they mailed me the ticket, and it was like $125 fee or whatever. Yeah, and the worst part about that was I just got the ticket in the mail. If I'm going to get a ticket, I want to get pulled over by a cop. Yeah, I think I paid the 125. I think that's what it was. Yeah, like I said, it was so long ago I can't even remember now. But yeah, they sometimes they'll mail you if you want proof. They'll mail you the picture. Um, it was, but like I said, that was back in Arizona. That was back in like 90, 1990. So it's been a while since that happened. And technically, it didn't go on my record because I still had a California driver's license when I was in Arizona. I never got an Arizona driver's license. They told me I was supposed to get one when I moved there. I was there for school. Yeah, that was crazy too over there because their DMV worked completely different than the one I'm used to. You had to go 3 different places to get everything done. You had to go to a state inspection um, place to get your car inspected. Then you had to go one to get different one to get your plates, and a different one to get your license. Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't know if that's how it works. But yeah, that was like I said, that was years ago. So I don't know if they still do that here occasionally. I think I remember. Did you guys ever watch what was it? Curb Your Enthusiasm? That show was on HBO with Larry David. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, in the Curb Your Enthusiasm, there was a one, and he was in a car, and he got a photo ticket of him running a red light. And it was a picture of him, and he had this other lady, and she was in the back seat, and I guess she was reaching into the back seat to get something that she dropped or whatever, and her butt was facing camera. So as he went through the red light, it was a picture of him and the lady's butt on this camera. Yeah, that was funny. She showed up and it was a picture of her butt right in the middle of the camera. Yeah, that one was funny. Hey, Brenda, how's it going? Yeah, just talking on here, laughing about some stuff, and talking about traffic tickets and seeing what's going on. Yeah, I like Seinfeld. Seinfeld was funny. I like Seinfeld and all those other ones. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I never had them threaten to arrest me. I got pulled over one time for, and they made me do a sobriety test on the side of the road because I was goofing around and I was moving the wheel and it looked like I was drunk or whatever, I guess. Yeah, I was goofing around and I was moving the wheel back and forth, so my car was doing this, and then the cop pulled me over and he thought thought I was drunk, I guess. I was goofing around, but I don't know. Yep, that's what it was. And he let me off with a warning because I passed the sobriety test. It's like 2 in the morning and I had to do the thing. I had to touch my nose and step on the line and walk the line. And yeah, so he actually let me go. So that's pretty cool because I could have got a speeding ticket. I think I was going a little fast, but I think he thought I was drunk and I was weaving. So after that, yeah, I didn't. That put it into my late night partying or whatever. I didn't do that anymore after that. Kind of scared me straight. So I didn't do the wild partying like Brenda does with her rum and all that stuff. Yeah, after you have a experience like that, you kind of yeah. Did you guys ever see you know who Gabriel Iglesias Fluffy is? They had that one where he was talking about how he had the cop pull him over and he was playing the Bad Boys on the on the radio. Oh yeah, you have to watch that. He was talking about he got pulled over by the cops and then he turned on the Bad Boys CD and it's like bad boys, what you gonna do when the cop was walking up to him and he had donuts on his lap. Yeah, it was a whole thing about how he got pulled over and the cop was messing with him. Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, Gabriel Iglesias. He's a real good. He's a real funny guy. I like his stuff. Although all those comedians are fun. He likes chocolate cake and donuts and all that stuff. Krispy Kreme. He'd got Krispy Kreme donuts. That was what he had it nice and warm in his lap, and then he got pulled over or something, and he did the whole thing with the guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm. Okay. Hey Jennifer Keating, how's it going? Yeah, I've seen some. There's some people in there that really, yeah, they're really jerks. I know a couple of times. Um, my sister got harassed by cops around here. I guess they didn't like her. I don't know if I've seen Bill Burr, but yeah, like I said, I used to watch the blue collar comedy people, Larry the Cable Guy, and Jeff Foxworthy, and all those guys. So I used to watch those all the time. Yeah, yeah, that would be a thing. Yeah, they probably would chase you in the Krispy Kreme truck. Probably shoot your tires out. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, drunk in public. Yep, that guy, he cracked me up. I've got a bunch of those CDs, the Ron White and Bill Engvall and Jeff Foxworthy. Yeah, they're always funny. The other one I like is Rodney Carrington. I don't know if you've seen him or heard him. He does all the comedy songs, like they're the funny songs. It's 4:15 a.m. here, apparently. I don't have a clock here. That's the thing. But yeah, it's 4:15 in the morning. Yeah, he does funny songs, comedy songs, and some of them are like, this is the one I remember he did the song is, don't look now, but your mom's got her boobs out. That one was funny. Okay, cool. 6:15. Larry the Cable Guy, get her done. Actually, I went to the Dollar Tree the other day, and I was looking in there, and I did a review on the Larry the Cable Guy frozen biscuits and gravy. I actually I did the review on it. I went back into the Dollar Tree. They didn't have it anymore. Guess they ran out. It was Larry the Cable Guy, get her done, biscuits and gravy. Yep. Yeah, he's funny. I actually saw a video of Larry the Cable Guy before he was Larry the Cable Guy. He was just like normal, and he talked normal. Kind of different. He didn't do the whole get her done. He wore like a regular sweater, and he had like long hair, I think. I don't remember. I think he went by a different name, like Larry, Johnson or whatever it was. I don't know. Yeah, those comedians used to crack me up. I used to watch them all the time. They had the shows on TV and all the old comedy albums that I used to listen to. All the classic ones. I was talking about that the other day, like George Carlin, Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, all the classic comedy albums. I used to listen to them, and I used to listen to them on record. That's how old I am. You're old when you refer to records as records. So yeah. Now it's a download. You don't even have albums anymore. They had one, oh, I just saw it the other day. I talked about this the other night. Steve Perry just put out a new video. I got to watch that one. Yeah, that's what it is. That sounds right. Daniel Whitney. Yeah, and that was I saw that one. Yeah, it was him like doing he was doing stand up, but he had like a regular sweater and different hair. Okay. I hope you feel better, Jennifer. Get some rest and maybe take some meds or whatever, and hope you get some rest, and I hope you're feeling better. But thanks for dropping in for a little bit. And take it easy. Get better. Yeah. It is funny. Yeah, they had a couple of his one of my favorite movies is you guys see that one. Delta Farce. I don't know if you saw that one, Delta Farce. It had Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Engvall, and that DJ Smalls or whatever I think his name was, and they were in the army and they ended up invading Mexico. That was a funny one. And Carlos Santana was the villain in that one. The singer? No, not the singer. Yeah, that one was funny. I laughed at that one. If you want a good laugh, watch Delta Farce. It's kind of funny. Mm-hmm. Health Inspector, and then the other one he did Witless Protection. That was the other one that he did. Oh, that's cool. I watched the other day. I watched that Super Troopers 2. It wasn't as good. It's kind of boring. But the first one was good. Super Troopers. But yeah, I have to look for that. I don't have Netflix, so I don't know. I might be able to find it somewhere along the line. I just don't do Netflix. I don't have any of those other ones. Oh, okay. That's cool. I have Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, so I can watch stuff on there, but I don't have Netflix or Hulu or any of those other ones. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. I have cable, but sometimes I watch. I got a Roku that you could watch on TV. I think I have BritBox and yeah, it is. I got BritBox and I think I got another one's Acorn. I mostly watch the cable because I like watching PBS. Watch those shows on there. And yeah, they got all the different channels that you can do. I I actually I've tried that. I tried Tubi and there's another one called Crackle TV. I think you can get that. That's like free. And yeah, CW on Roku. They got a couple of stations on there that I added on the Roku, but I don't really watch that too much. I mostly just watch um the channels I've been watching on TV is like the CBS, and then I watch this one Logo. It's got all the old shows like from the 70s, All in the Family and Alice and um, all those old shows like that. Mama's Family. Yeah, those are fun. Yeah, yeah, it does. There's a lot of them out there that you can get, and they say like it's free movies. And I was doing this one, and you have to like watch all these different ads, and then you get enough, I guess, points or whatever that you could watch the movie after you watch like a whole bunch of ads. So it's kind of free, but it's not free. You have to watch the ads for like, like 15 ads before you get enough to watch a movie. I watched that one, the new Baywatch movie with The Rock. That was kind of weak. Then they did Chips, was the new movie Chips with those guys in there. And anytime they redo a TV show into a movie, that they kind of ruin it. So yeah, I don't know. It's always fun to watch stuff like that. Yeah, I think I had to watch like about 20 minutes of ads to get enough credits to get. It was one. I don't even remember the application, and yeah, you had to save up enough points to get one movie, and then you have to go back. And then if you wanted to watch another movie, you had to go through the ads again and get enough points to watch another one. So yeah, there's all kinds of different applications out there. So you just got to find one. Some of them are free, and some of them you have to pay for. Some of them you have to pay like a premium. Some of them you have to pay things. They did do an A-Team movie, but I don't know if they're doing an A-Team series. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for some of the remakes too that they're supposedly working on. We'll see. And now they're doing all these live action movies that are going to be coming out. They actually look pretty good. Like I saw The Lion King is going to be out, and then Aladdin's going to be out. They're like the live action movies. Yeah, that one was funny. There were some parts in Chips that were kind of funny, but for the most part, it was all right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I watched a couple things on Amazon, but they don't have very many new movies out there. And actually, I was going back through my collection. I've got a lot of stuff on um, DVD that I haven't watched for a while. Maybe I'll go back through my library. I don't know. So, hmm. Hmm. I haven't heard of that one. I still got a bunch of stuff that I've got recorded that I got to go through and watch them. Like there was a couple of ones that I recorded and I didn't watch the last few episodes, like Better Call Saul. I still got to finish that. And then I had all the Doctor Who that I haven't done. No, I haven't seen that one. I got the new Doctor Who ones with the girl in them, and I haven't watched it. I watched the first two and I wasn't impressed, so been kind of hesitating to watch the other ones. And yeah, there was a couple other ones out there that I couldn't get into. I don't know. Sometimes they're I start watching them and then I end up not watching them because after the first episode or two they're just not very good. And yeah, waiting for some of the other ones to come out too. So we'll see. Well, let's see. What's it been a little while? Police Academy. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I know. Yeah. The other thing is I've got um, the one that I saw that I actually still have them. I've still got it on the recording. I have to go back and watch them again. I was really psyched because this came out when I was younger. They had a book series, and it was called the Stone of Shannara and the Sword of Shannara. Well, they put out the Shannara Chronicles, and they put it on MTV, and then they moved it to Spike, and then they canceled it after two seasons, and that was actually pretty cool. And they were talking about bringing it back on another channel, but haven't heard anything about that. That was kind of strange movie or a strange series. That's what I was into, the D&D thing and all that, all the Lord of the Rings and all that kind of stuff. Um, I I watched a couple of those. I don't remember too much about them. I did. I remember Robert Stack. He was kind of like real stiff, unsolved mysteries. Yeah, I kind of remember him. But yeah, there was a bunch of the one I liked was when William Shatner was Rescue 911. Yeah, William Shatner was good. Oh, that's tough to say. I'm not really into the horror movies, really. I just never got into it. I guess maybe the only horror movie that I kind of halfway liked was the original Friday the 13th Part 1. Yeah, I liked the Lord of the Rings ones and the Hobbit and um the other ones. They had a couple of older um movies that I was remembering that I watched. I was talking about these a little while ago that I used to watch like from the 80s. The fantasy movies like from the 80s. There was like The Sword and the Sorcerer, Lady Hawk. There was another one called Hawk the Slayer. That was like a kind of offshoot. And then the old Sinbad movies and Jason and the Argonauts with all the old stop motion animation. Those were kind of the ones that I liked back then, but I wasn't really into the horror movies or the vampire or the Frankenstein or anything like that. I couldn't get into those too much. So I think I gave up when I was watching. I think it was Friday the 13th, one of the like part 5 or 6 or something, and some guy got weed whacked. Jason weed whacked him with a weed whacker. And after that, I went, okay, that's it. No more. Yeah. Yeah, that supernatural thing, like I said, I could never get into it. I don't know. It really never did anything for me about, ghosts and ghost hunting and all that. I know some people like that. I just I was never into it. I don't know. Just like the horror films, I was never really scared. I thought it was kind of silly. But a lot of people like those, the old Halloween and um Friday the 13th and Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street, all those old ones. Paranormal, yeah. A lot of people like those. Like I said, I never got into those. There for a while I was into the whole was True TV that they had they were kind of like reality shows, but they were like, hyped up reality shows. Like that one that they had on for a while, the Lizard Lick Towing and Operation Repo, and what was the other one? Operation Repo, Lizard Lick Towing, Hardcore Pawn. They had one. It was called World's Worst Tenants or something like that, and they had to go into the house and then they had to evict people because they were doing all kinds of crazy stuff in the house. Yeah, they were kind of funny. I love that one when they had I think it was Operation Repo. They always got into a fight. That was like overhyped. And the Lizard Lick one, they were always getting into a fight in there and a bunch of rednecks trying to tow the cars. Yeah, those were funny. Or then the other one that they had was called Parking Wars. That one was funny. I don't know if Outlaw's still here. The parking parking wars where they would get their cars impounded and they got into fight with the people in the parking thing. They had to get their car out of impound and they didn't have all their information. They had to go through all that stuff to get their car out of there. That was fun. Yeah, that was a big thing for a while, but then they kind of did away with them. They don't do their shows anymore. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Outlaws. They had that one show. It was called Parking Wars, where the people's cars would get like impounded, and then they had to go get it out, and they had to go through all this stuff. They had to show their proof of insurance. They had to show their, um, other stuff. Yeah, Philadelphia, and then they had one in I think it was like Jersey. They had I thought it was crazy because then sometimes they didn't have the proof, and then they had to call the insurance company, have them fax over a copy of their policy, and then they had to get proof of all this stuff. Oh yeah, cool. Well, yeah, it's actually I think it's on A&E. I think is what it was. You might check it out. They had the old thing, and then the other one that was good was Shipping Wars, and then the other one was like um the auction. I don't remember what it's called, but it was there where you buy the lockers that the people, storage wars. That was it. Where they'd buy the storage lockers of people's left stuff behind, and then they'd go in there and open them up and see what they had in there and it was worth any money. Those were kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there that kind of interesting. Oh, and then there for a while, I used to watch that one, Dog the Bounty Hunter. That got a little bit much after a while, though. He got a little bit too big, full of himself, and he will always preach. Yeah, those. Yeah, I guess if I had to pick, I'd pick ones from like the 80s and 90s. The newer ones are not. I don't know. All the new ones like Saw and whatever. I Know What You Did Last Summer. All those old ones. I always like the spoof ones too. Like I don't know if you guys saw Scary Movie, all the scary movies where it was a spoof on all the horror movies. Yeah, I never watched that one. I just remember the Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think it was. They ended up having different people in them. Or they did the spoofs on like one was like not another teen movie where it was like a spoof on the teen movies, and then there was like Epic Movie and some of those other ones. And then they had one, it was like a spoof on 300. I think it was called something else. I don't remember what it was. Oh, Meet the Spartans. That was it. Meet the Spartans. That was funny one. They ripped on the movie 300. That one was funny. Yeah, if you want a good laugh, watch some of those old parody movies. They're funny. But yeah, I never watched too many horror movies. I don't know. Yeah. All right, see. Hey, Jay the Silencer, how's it going? Yeah, I'm in you're up a little bit up above me. I'm in the Bay Area, so. Yep. I was just doing some late night and boy, I don't know. Oh yeah, the chips. I swore I wasn't going to be on here that long, but turned into what, 2 hours again now? Last night I did a 3 hour one, so I don't know. Gets away from me sometimes. Yeah, you're way north. But yeah. I'm actually in the Bay Area, so just east of Oakland and San Francisco, above San Jose. Yeah, sometimes, you know, I don't know. Lately, I've been, like I said, I'm also trying to get the watch time in. So The only way to do it is to do the lives and also do my reviews. So I haven't been getting as many watches on my reviews lately, and I just don't know if that's people are losing interest or they're not getting alerts. I know a lot of people are saying they don't get the alerts when I get new videos out there, and I don't know. Oh man, that stinks. I'm sorry about that. That's cool. Yeah, and I was trying to do like lives during the afternoon and stuff sometimes too, lunchtime. Yeah, I got to do some. Yeah, they are. And I was in Sarah's uh yeah, that's bad, that area. I was in Sarah Stars earlier tonight and I never got alerts from her, and I've been um yeah, that's the thing. I had the problem with that. I was saying I was in Sarah's live stream, and I know she goes every Saturday night, and I didn't get an alert, and she'd put a video out, and I've been subscribed to her for a long time, and I had to go and do the whole thing where you unsubscribe and resubscribe and turn the bell back on, and yeah, I don't know. Sometimes YouTube's got that issue, and sometimes they actually disconnect you, and also they're still doing the purge. They're still getting rid of people. Yep, exactly. So I think that's happening a lot. I've got a lot of the last 2 weeks I've been losing people as fast as I gain them. Like I'll gain like 10 and I'll lose like 20. So YouTube at it again. They're, running their little formula to get rid of people. And I think that's what has to do with their taking the bell off, and sometimes they're unsubscribing. I know Recycle Dude was in here. He had a lot of trouble with his channel about a week ago. He woke up one day and he had like 2,000, and he woke up the one day and he had like 10. Went down from 2,000 to 10. No, actually I'm not Sarah's mod, but hey Robert again. How's it going? But yeah, sometimes some of these people, the bell goes off, or they, unsubscribe you or whatever. Yeah. He lost that 2,000 like overnight, and then he got him back, but it was a big mess. And I don't know, he lost a lot of videos and stuff. I think they were actually going to get rid of his channel or something. Yeah, it was crazy that he wrote on a thing on Instagram that said, please go see that you're subscribed to my channel. Recycle Dude. I follow him. He does karaoke and stuff. He had like 2,000 subscribers, and then overnight he went down to like 10, 15, and he had to Lego Vault, you didn't miss much. I just been talking with people, and I showed some of the stuff that I had doing reviews on. These carrot cake donuts and the ghost pepper Chex Mix. Yeah, it was overnight, and he lost them overnight, and then he was scrambling to figure out what was going on, and he tried to contact YouTube. They didn't tell him anything, and then he had the people go back and resubscribe to him, and then somewhere it took like a day or whatever, he got his subscribers back, but I think he lost a lot of videos that he had posted. And then also the one guy that was here earlier, Harold Thomas. If you guys don't have Harold Thomas, go check him out, because he actually had 1,000 subscribers, and YouTube shut his channel down, and he had to start over. He was at over 1,000 subscribers. They completely shut his channel down. No explanation, no nothing. Just went away, and he had to start all over. And last time I saw, he was like 50 or 100 or whatever, and he's trying to get all his subscribers back. And YouTube shut him down. They didn't give him a reason why they did it. They just did it. They shut his channel down completely. Wiped all his videos out. So yeah, sometimes they're doing stuff and they don't tell you. I don't know. I don't know if it was, I'm not sure what it was. He didn't ever get an answer. They just shut him down for whatever reason. I don't know. Yep, overnight his channel disappeared. So, got to play by the YouTube rules, and they're kind of strict sometimes. Yeah, so that's why I try to watch whatever I do and don't have any problems. I don't do anything that I think they're going to object to, because someone's always watching something. Yep. They want to control you. They want to keep the man down. Yeah, and every time you get ahead, yep, Big Brother, and every time you get ahead, they change the rule. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that was because he would play I know he played the video game, so maybe that was something to do with it, or music or whatever, I guess. But they didn't want to tell him at the beginning, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So you got to watch what you do, I guess. YouTube objects to it and they'll shut you down. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, well, sometimes you don't know that. You don't know what's allowed and what's not allowed, and that's why when I try to, a lot of people ask me to go to somewhere and review a restaurant, and I can't really do that because they play music and it's real loud in there, and I don't want to get any kind of copyright strike or anything like that for having a music in my video, and I'd have to blank out the music in the background or whatever. So, yep, it is. And that's why I don't like to do things. That's why I'm always hesitant if I go somewhere and I do a review and I'm trying to, if I film inside of a restaurant, I'm always kind of hesitant to do that because, they might object to it. Guess sometimes you got to get permission. Yep. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They're always gonna do it, Yeah, I don't know. He's hiding around here somewhere. But yeah, they got yeah. You have to do your homework, and that's what I said. I watched a lot of that too, and yep. Yeah, they're always doing that. Yeah, that I heard about that, the live reaction, and now the whole new thing now is about the minors in the videos, and if they've got minors, they're disable the comments, so you can't comment in a video that's got a minor in it. And YouTube's kind of being like random on it. So if you have a minor in your video, they can disable the comments on it if they deem that there's a young kid. I guess that's for their protection. They get the sex offenders or whatever, that I guess they don't want them commenting on minor videos. So for your protection. I don't know. Yep. I know, and that's a bad thing that that happens. But there's only so much you could do. Yeah, I agree with it too. But I mean, like, there's only so much. I know that I was just watching that whole thing about that that guy that was on that thing, and he did a live stream of when he was shooting those people, and he had his live stream up, and no one complained that he was broadcasting live. They took it down, but while it was happening, no one sent a complaint in that the guy was shooting people on the live stream. So yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much they can do sometimes. And we got what, like 10 million, 20 million people on YouTube. That's a whole lot of channels to monitor. They can only do so much. So it's kind of tough. Yeah, that's the one place I actually want to go to is YouTube, because that's their headquarters is right near me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And they actually have around here, they have a that Megan's law that's in effect, that if you're a sex offender, you have to register when you move into a new neighborhood, and then you're actually on the map as a registered sex offender, and you got to notify like all your neighbors and whatnot. I don't know how far it goes as far as notifying like the social media, if you're on a YouTube or whatever there. Yeah. Well, like I said, good luck with that one. I'm still trying to find something good. Yeah. That, and like I said, that was weird though, with that thing with Sarah last on Friday with Ian, where they duplicated her account. That was kind of weird. So there's ways around it. These people get a hold of accounts and they duplicate them, and then they you know and I'm also getting calls from like places, and they spoof people's numbers, so they think it's someone in your town or whatever, because it's got a local number. Yeah, almost have to. Yeah, I don't have a gun or anything like that, so yeah, I've been using all my stuff. I use iMovie, and it's because I have an iPhone. So I looked into some of those other ones. I was actually trying to do either Filmora or KineMaster. I don't remember what. And I was trying to figure that out, and I was playing around with it a little bit, but I didn't do too much on it. Yeah, that's true. You got to keep aware and informed. Did you ever watch that show back in it was like back in the 80s? It's called Fight Back with David Horowitz. Stay aware and informed. Yeah, I'm not really into guns. Stay aware and informed, and don't let anybody rip you off. That's like the catchphrase of that one. Nah, I've never been into guns. Yep. And you know who's responsible for that? The Donald. That was his solution to the school shootings and stuff. He said to arm the teachers. He said, arm the teachers, and then these things won't happen. So they're going to have teachers packing guns now. It's not really the solution, but it's his solution. I don't agree with some of that stuff he says, so I ignore him. I don't know. Anyway. Well, let's see. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'm thinking it's already late, and I think I'm probably going to wrap this up. It's been couple hours so far. So, um, much as I like talking to you guys, I think I'm gonna turn in and get a little bit of sleep. So I'll maybe go live. I don't know, later in the week. Yeah, sorry guys. I think I'm gonna have to call this one a night because I'm getting kind of sleepy and whatever. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, thanks for everybody for stopping by, and I hope you made some friends with everybody else out there. And like I said, I'll get back to you on another stream. Maybe I don't know, later in the week. I'm probably gonna do something Friday. I might do something Thursday as well. I don't know. I have to kind of time it out. I got something I got to do on Fridays or on Thursday, so we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, Jackie. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, I'm going to wrap this one up and I'm going to get some rest and head to bed. So, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys next time.